Hey y'all, this is Stephanie. Welcome to Large Family Diabetic Cooking. Today, I didn't even know I hit the record button. I was trying to get myself situated. Today we're making vegetable lasagna roll-ups. So, I have my lasagna noodles already cooked right here. I made my cheese sauce, or not cheese, well, it has ricotta cheese, and then I took some carrots, onions, peppers, and celery, and I mixed that all together and cooked that down, but it'll cook the rest of the way in the oven. And I'm going to make a white bechamel sauce. So right now I'm getting ready to get my getting ready to roll up and it has this getting ready to roll up my lasagna. This also has shredded mozzarella cheese and shredded Parmesan cheese in it, and it also has some Italian seasoning and some parsley. So, and I got all that mixed, and that's in there, and 2 eggs. So I'm going to, I don't know if I want to lay them down or if I want to sit them. No, I want to lay them down. I want to lay them down. Okay. I should be able to get 3 trays. And my grandson has been bragging about my cooking at school and telling, he has this one teacher who wants to try my food. So my daughter and him, he's an Italian. So my daughter said that I would make him something if she would give him her recipe for his Alfredo sauce, homemade Alfredo sauce. So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm going to make him, okay, I need to turn these this way. If I have a lot of this left over, I'm thinking this is going to make 3 to possible 4 trays. 9 by 13 trays. And these are going to go in the freezer. One we're going to cook tonight for dinner, and the other ones are going to go in the freezer. I'll put the bechamel sauce on top, pop it in the freezer, and then we've got meals. Okay, I need to sit that there. This needs to go over a little bit more. There, that way I can get to it easier. And I'm gonna push you back a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. So that way my stuff don't end up on the floor. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so I'm gonna try and use as many of these and keep them intact as possible. If I have any of this stuff left over, what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze it, and then that way when we want stuffed shells again, I don't know if I can freeze this because it's got eggs in it. I'm not sure if I can freeze this, so I'm probably going to end up tossing whatever I have left over because I'm not sure about having raw egg even though it's frozen. That's a little too much. And then you're going to place these seam down inside your pan. And I will probably double layer because I'm going to be making a lot of the bechamel sauce, which won't take long to make. I will show you how to do that. It should probably take a total of 10 minutes, if that. And I have leftover mozzarella and Parmesan cheese that's going to go in the sauce, plus some garlic and some more I don't know if I'm going to put more I don't know if I'm going to put more Italian seasoning in this. Because there is Italian seasoning in the cheese. I'm not sure yet. So we're going to get these rolled up. Seam side down. Next one. So I'm going, you know what, I think I'm going to freeze this because I don't know if I don't want to waste it. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to freeze. I mean, I'm not going to cook. Maybe I should cook them all and then just heat it up. Wait for them to cool down and then heat them up. I think I might do that because, like I said, I'm not sure about freezing. I know people freeze eggs, but I'm not sure. I'm not comfortable with it. So, let's get these in here. And my birthday's coming up. I'm going to be 54, May 23rd. So that's one pan down. I'm not gonna double these yet until I get all 3 pans filled. And then see what I got left. I would have liked to have had some spinach, but we were completely out of spinach, so I would have loved to have done that. Put some spinach in here. But you make do with what you have. But what I did was I took some onions, some carrots, some celery, and some onions, carrots, celery, and red and yellow bell peppers. And I put them in my Ninja mixer, which you've all seen me use in my kitchen, and because it grinds up everything very well. And when I need to make room in my refrigerator, that's what I do, is I make, excuse me, I make a bunch of those, or get them all together, and then I put them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer. So that way when I get ready to make a meal, I can add that to like my meatloaf, or when I make my breakfast casseroles, and which is another thing I want to do. And I have plans for us to do some crock pot meals for the summer. Do some crock pot meals and some grilling meals. I got about 70 recipes. It will make, not 70, it will make over 40 different meals. I have like 20, and I think they do like 4, they make 4 freezer bags full, and some of them are going to be for the grill, and some of them are going to be for the crock pot, because a lot of people don't want to use their their ovens in the summertime, and sometimes it's just too hot to use your oven in the summertime. So we're going to get some crock pot meals. That way you're not heating up your kitchen. You can even use your, if any of you have a roaster oven, you can, a roaster that just plugs into the wall, electric. I have one that I love. And you can use that in the summertime also. So we're going to be having some fun. I need to find some whole wheat. I don't know if they have whole wheat lasagna. I'll have to look and see for, you know, diabetics who cannot have white pasta. I made a lot of lasagna shells, or lasagna, because I wasn't exactly sure how much I would be able to get out of this. I made like 3 boxes. So, I mean, I can freeze the rest of the lasagna, and then when I get ready to make lasagna roll-ups again, I already have it already done. But I've never frozen pasta before, so I don't know how it will hold up in the freezer. So if any of you guys have any suggestions on freezing pasta that leftover pasta that you have not used because you had extra, I can probably put some olive oil on it, and all right, there we go. We got a tray there. Let's put that there, and then we're going to do our last 9 by 13, and then whatever I have left over, I'm going to try and double it. So, and then as soon as we get this done, we're going to go in the kitchen and we're going to do our bechamel sauce that's going to go over these. I'm going to leave these sit out here. We're in my dining room because I needed room. So we're at my dining room table. And then my next video, we're going to make some meatballs, and we're going to stuff them with mozzarella cheese. And I'm going to show you how I do that. But I want to get these done. I don't know if I'm going to have enough for an extra row. So I will have gotten 3 trays out of this, which is fine by me. Ain't nobody complaining. And it's just me and my daughter and my grandson right now because my other grandbabies are with their dad. I miss my babies. I feel, well, no, I don't want to say that. That just doesn't sound right. It's just weird when they're not here because we're so used to them being here. But since they're no longer together, and the other boyfriend, he was a whole other story that I have no intentions on getting into. But she's chalking that up as lesson learned. You know when you say a leopard never changes its spots? They don't. Pulling that one out. I have just enough to get the last 3 in. Okay, we got that done. 2 more. And then we're gonna go get started on our our bechamel sauce. That's gonna go over top of all of these. 1 more, and then we're good to go. I had just enough to get. Now these I will toss in some olive oil. And put them in a Ziploc bag and get them in the freezer. In the meantime, let me go put this in the sink and then I'll be back to get you guys. Alright, now I'm going to grab you guys. I'm going to leave everything out here for a minute. I need to make some room, so we're going to wash up what few things I have. I need out of my way. This up because we're going to need our pans for our meatballs. Put that there and then wash this. All right, now, oops, I really walked away with that. Okay, now I have two, I have a pan over here. I need this out of my way. We're going to get ready and make our bechamel sauce. So I need to get 2 sticks of butter in here. Get that melted, and then I'm going to break out my butter, my flour, and then I'm going to break out my powder. since I got 3 pans, I'll be able to put them all in the oven at the same time. Actually, I need the flour over here. I need the whisk. I need these. Really? I got butter on it. Don't know how I didn't. I must have bumped that. Now, we need this to melt. I need my powdered milk out. Actually, I have 1 package left that I will use. And then I have some milk that I already have set aside. Turn the hot water on, get that hot. And I need my mozzarella cheese and my Parmesan, which is out here. Because this is going to go in our sauce. Make my milk. I need a fork. I'm going to have to add more water to that, to the sauce. So, while that's doing that, let me put this stuff away. That out of my way. So I have room to finish up my dishes. So that's almost ready. That's ready. So now I'm going to sprinkle this up here. I'm going to sprinkle some flour in here. That is probably about 1.5 cups of flour. Now, we're going to mix this. We need it to be all the flour. Okay, now when you're making a gravy or bechamel sauce, you want it to look like this. And you're going to cook it for 2 minutes. And then you're going to slowly add your milk. And it's going to thicken. It will thicken. But you want to cook all the raw taste of flour out. Garlic out. Ouch. My knee. Ooh, that hurt. Oh. Okay. I got my knee. My garlic. My knee decided it was going to just pop. Now I'm going to start adding the milk. I'm going to do part at a time. And I'm going to mix this. And I can tell by the way I'm stirring that it's thickening up. And if you can see, it's thickened. So I'll have to add some more liquid. I'm gonna add the rest of this. And then I gotta add another 2 cups, or 4 cups, sorry, not 2. And then we're gonna add that slowly. This is thickening up again. So let me get my water together. I can tell it's thickened. So we're going to add another 2 cups and we're going to stir that in. I'm making enough that the bechamel sauce will cover and seep down in to the all right, so I need to add some garlic. I'm all out of fresh garlic, unfortunately, so I have to use this stuff. So, but you use what you have. Please, by all means, do not go out and buy fresh garlic. If you have this garlic, use it. 1, 2, 3. Oops, wrong one. I'm going to add some salt. No, I need to go this way. Yeah. I didn't add a lot of salt. That was probably about a teaspoon. Now I'm going to add my mozzarella and my Parmesan cheese. The rest of what was it that I did not use is going to get added in. Taste it because I don't want it to taste like flour, and it does not, but it does need a little bit more liquid, just a little bit. I ended up not using all 4 cups of. I may end up having to though, because I got 3 trays I gotta cover. So I need it to be liquidy enough. And this should cover all 3 trays. Carly! I wanted her to come and taste the sauce, but I don't know if she's in the house or if she's outside with my grandson. Oh my Lord. That's so good, it'll make you want to slap your mama. As they say. I ain't telling you to slap your mama now. You slap your mama, don't you go and say, Miss Stephanie said. No, Miss Stephanie did not say. Now I need to take this. Let me put this in the refrigerator. Alright. Now I gotta get the oven on 350. And I can preheat, and then we're going to go in the other room and we're going to put our sauce. I'm going to take y'all in there first, and then we're going to put our sauce on. I'm back, as Karen Ann would say, if y'all know what movie I'm referencing to. Except she says they're back. Carly, come here a minute. I gotta have her taste the sauce. It's so freaking good. I need you to get a spoon and taste this sauce. I'm almost done. The oven's preheating, so these are going to be going in. I'm going to cook them because I was only going to make one tray for us, and then but I forgot that it has egg in the cheese. So you know what I mean? So I wasn't sure.
A lot of trays now.
I made 3 trays. Get a spoon.
It's too far.
All right, Bertram, let's go. If any of you have ever watched Jesse on Disney Channel, Bertram, he's a trip.
Rest in peace, Cameron Boyce.
Yes. I can't believe he's gone.
I can't believe you made me walk all the way to the kitchen.
Seriously?
She made me walk all the way to the kitchen.
Dang, is it good? You're licking the spoon. That's my daughter for you. Fix the camera, please. I'm crooked. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to pour.
I'm only half crooked.
All right. Push another tray over here. Be careful. I don't want this to fall. Okay. And then last one.
See? So 1 tray for you, 2 trays for me?
No.
Okay, 1 tray for you and Kate and 2 trays for me, right?
No.
Okay, 1 tray for me, right? I get a tray to myself, right?
Somebody dreaming.
I need a tray in my room with a fork.
Not gonna happen.
That's it.
Can you go put this in the sink?
If I get a tray in my room with a fork, yes.
No. It's still gotta cook, girl. What's wrong with you?
Okay, after it's done cooking, it's gotta be a tray in my room with a fork.
It's not gonna happen.
It is.
It's not gonna happen.
It is totally gonna happen.
No, it's not.
And you love me.
I love a lot of people. All right. We'll have to take a little bit out of one of the trays for Caden's teacher.
Oh, I know that.
So, I told you all the story about that. So, I'm going to cover these up with foil, put them in the oven, bake them 350 for about 45 minutes. And then, when they come out, I'll take a picture and upload that as my thumbnail. So now I'm going to get off here, wash the dishes, and put the dishes away, and then we're going to get started on the meatballs. So again, this is Stephanie with Large Family Diabetic Cooking, and that spoon's looking really good with that sauce on it. Thank you all for coming to Large Family Diabetic Cooking and cooking with me, and I hope you guys make this and enjoy. I will put the recipe down in the description box and tell you exactly what to do. So again, this is Stephanie with Large Family Diabetic Cooking. You guys have a great one, and I will see you all later.